Risk assessments. I'm often asked what's the difference between risk management and risk assessment. Well, risk management is the process of identifying, assessing and eliminating risks that can cause a company more than monetary losses. Risk management strategies help companies be prepared for the unexpected events and surprises, and that can include creating a healthy, safe and secure working environment, increasing operational excellence in your business, protecting your supply chain, protecting your critical assets, and establishing prevention strategies and contingency plans. Risk management is the umbrella term, and that includes risk assessment. So then whenever we look at risk assessments, it would be the primary step for effective risk management. And in a risk assessment is a 5-step process, and the same process would be applied to health and safety risk assessments as well as risk assessments for other areas in your business. The process would be to identify the hazard, and that's something with the potential to cause harm. Then estimate the risk. Think about who might be harmed, how they might be harmed, how likely it is that harm will occur, and then think about how serious the outcome would be. Then evaluate the risk. Now that you've estimated the risk, you need to decide what you're going to do to control the risk. Then record your findings, and it's important that you then share your findings with all affected parties. And then review your findings. It's all very well putting in place control measures, but you have to revisit those to make sure that they're effective on an ongoing basis. In health and safety terms, a risk assessment is a careful examination in your workplace of anything that could cause people to suffer injury or ill health while they're at work. In terms of health risks, they're often harder to identify than safety risks. A safety risk could have an immediate effect. For example, a trailing cable in a workplace, you could identify that as a risk of someone falling over and getting hurt, whereas a health risk could be chronic. Quite often it's exposure to the risk over a long period of time that results in ill health. For example, if you're working in a noisy environment, it could be exposure day in, day out that ultimately leads to hearing loss years down the line.